Hello people! So today's video I'm doing a testing video with two different loose powders. So I just randomly thought to do this video because I was just thinking about which is my actual favourite loose powder ever, and I feel like it is still the Maybelline Fit Me, and I just thought I would test it against the most expensive loose powder that I have, which is obviously the Hourglass loose setting powder. There's a big price difference between them both, and I just wanted to see or just make sure that the Maybelline one is my favourite, so I thought I would just test them both out together and see which one wears best throughout the day. So obviously I'm doing a whole wear test and I've just started the video now, so I'm going to do some check-ins throughout the day just to show you how my skin changes, if it does, and just see how the powders wear against each other. So on one side I've got the Maybelline one and then the other I've got the Hourglass one, and we're going to see how they wear throughout the day. So if you want to see the testing video with these two powders, then make sure you're subscribed, give the video a thumbs up too, and just keep watching. Hey, don't know why I'm holding the foundation. This video is not about foundation. Basically what I've done is obviously just applied a primer and foundation. I'll let you know what I used. So for my face primer I used what I've been using at the minute, which is the Flower Beauty / Your Skin Elixir. I've been wearing it with the Physicians Formula Healthy Foundation, which is one of my faves. These two together are just really nice as well. So I thought I would just do those two off camera because they're kind of irrelevant for the video, but I thought I would do my concealer on camera because that's kind of important with the powders obviously. So I'm going to do my concealer, but obviously my under eyes and my lids always just crease so bad, so I'm going to get onto the powders before we do the concealer. The two powders that I'm going to test against each other are the Maybelline Fit Me loose powder, which is my favourite, I'd probably say my favourite loose powder ever. It's just the best, and it's from the drugstore. It's super affordable. I think it's like £10 or £12. I still don't think you can get this from UK drugstores, but you can get it off Amazon. And then what I'm going to test it against is this guy here, which is the Hourglass Veil Translucent Setting Powder. And this is like £42. So there is a big price difference between the both. So I thought I would just do obviously one on one side of my face and then the other on the other, and then just see how they wear against each other throughout the day. So I thought I would go with like a trusty concealer that just works really well with any powder or anything like that. So I'm using the Too Faced Born This Way concealer, so that's what I'm gonna pop on. So this is my skin, just obviously with no powder. Very dewy, needs to be set 100%. So I'm not bothered about which side I do which. I think I'm just going to go in with the Maybelline one first, and I'll just do that on this side. Yeah, I guess I probably should have used like a translucent one, but there won't be much difference. There's not a lot of colour payoff or anything with this. So let me just get rid of my creases before. And I'm going to try and make sure that I apply the same amount of powder to both sides of my face, obviously. Okay, so that's the Maybelline side all set. As you can see, there's like no tint or anything in with that powder, so it's pretty much a translucent powder, honestly. Okay, I'm just gonna clean off my brush quickly. Okay, I think that is pretty set. So this is both sides of my skin, but this side is the Maybelline powder. And then this side is the Hourglass powder. Okay, so I can't really tell much of a difference. I guess like this side is just a tiny bit brighter, but because I guess the translucent one obviously is going to be a bit more white. So I'm just going to do the rest of my makeup and then we'll do another check-in just to see how everything goes. And I'll keep it in. I'll just like add some music and stuff because I don't want the video to be too boring, so. Okay, so that's my makeup done. Obviously I kept it super simple, and obviously didn't do any eyeshadow because I just want to see how the creasage situation goes with the powders. So yeah, I'll leave everything I use in the description box as usual, and yeah, that's pretty much it for now. So my skin looks pretty much the same. There's nothing drastic going on. I'm not gonna do a lip right now because I'm gonna go eat my breakfast. Yes, at 1:20 p.m. having my breakfast. So I'm not gonna put anything on my lips because I'm just gonna have to wipe it straight off. But yeah, that's what the skin's looking like. Everything looks fine. Looks pretty much the same on both sides. So I'll do some more check-ins throughout the day and we'll see how they both wear. Hi. So it hasn't been that long. I didn't leave my phone downstairs, guys, I remembered. So it's 3:32 right now, so it hasn't been too long really, but I'm just looking at my skin and everything, and you know, this is actually really strange, but I've actually got a bit of creasing on both of my eyelids, which I don't usually get, or I haven't got for a long time. I only get it when I use like certain concealers, but I actually have like creasing on both of my lids, and maybe I just didn't like blend it out fully because I haven't really got any under my eyes. And that skin is looking fine. I'm not oily or anything. I don't really get oily anymore. I've just kind of got my natural glow from, well, not natural, but you know, from the highlight and everything, and I'm all good. The sides look cakey or anything, and I'd say the only thing I'm kind of noticing as of now is just that the side with the Hourglass powder just looks the tiniest bit more smoother, but it's not even that much, honestly. Like, there's barely any difference. I've not really been touching my face or anything, but I am kind of noticing a bit of foundation has come off on this side where I've powdered with the Maybelline powder, but just like a tiny bit, but I could have like touched my face or something, to be honest. But yeah, that's all I'm noticing right now. I think I'll do another check-in before I leave, and then I'll do my last one when I come back after dinner and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm back again. So it is now 4:55. I'll be leaving soon. And yeah, we have a tiny bit of creasage going on today. I don't really know why. I think maybe because on a daily basis I do genuinely bake for a little bit, and I feel like today I didn't really bake because naturally my under eyes are just really creasy, and I've got a bit of creasage going on. There's less on the Hourglass side, I will be honest. There's like one crease more on the Maybelline side under my eyes I'm talking about now. I do kind of have creasing still on both lids. It's not like really bad, but it's just like a little bit. But I do think that that's just because I didn't actually bake properly today, which I do usually do, and I feel like I do actually have to bake. Skin wise, we're looking fine. I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like I'm a tiny bit more shiny on this side. Like, can you see like a tiny bit more, like, I don't know, I just feel like this side is a bit more shiny. Like, look at that compared to this side. Like cheek area, obviously, we're talking about here. Like, look. It's a bit more shiny, so maybe the Maybelline one might be a bit stronger than the Hourglass one, but if you have like super dry skin, the Hourglass one might be a bit better for you then. The situation now is, like I said, it's pretty much 5 p.m. I'm gonna be going out for dinner in a little bit, and then I'll do my final check-in at the end of the night. Hello. I've been on it today with like times. Also, if my lipstick looks gross, which it so does because I've just eaten and stuff, let's pretend it doesn't look bad. So it's now 8:50 p.m. so I feel like I've done a good wear test today, but I am tired. I'm ready to take this face off. As you can see, I'm like a tiny bit shiny, but it's not oily, that's the thing. I'm just like a tiny, it's just like my natural oils have just kind of like popped through. It's literally nothing major. Like my nose is like a tiny, my nose always goes a bit shiny. But yeah, there's nothing too bad, I guess. So this is what my skin is looking like. This was the Maybelline side. And then this is the Hourglass side. So you know what, they both sides look pretty much the same. I still stand by what I said around, when was it? Whenever I did my last check-in, like 5-6 o'clock. Still think that matteness, well, it's not even a word, but we're gonna go with it. Like, I think this side is a tiny bit more matte than this side. Like, I feel like my oils have come through this side a bit more, so I feel like the Maybelline powder might be a bit stronger at holding back the oils, which, to be fair, I didn't think it would. Out of these two, I genuinely thought the Hourglass one was going to be like full on, but I feel like this side looks a tiny bit smoother and a bit more flawless, and that's the Hourglass side. So yeah, I guess this video just shows you that you do not need to spend £42 on an Hourglass setting powder like I did. I mean, if you are watching this video and you think that this side of my face looks way better than this side, then fair enough. I will say it does look a lot more glowy, but I feel like this side still looks a little bit glowy, but it doesn't look like oily or anything like that. I feel like with the Hourglass powder, if I wore this a bit longer, maybe took it to like 12 hours or something, then I feel like I might start to actually look oily and a bit greasy. So I think I do genuinely prefer the Maybelline powder. So yeah, that is pretty much it. So that is the end of today's video. So I hope this wasn't completely boring, and maybe it was a fun video if you wanted to kind of see a test between these two powders. If you did not want to see that, then sorry for wasting your time. Thank you again so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, then give it a thumbs up, and also subscribe if you want to. If you don't, that's fine. And I will see you in my next video.